Hello all and welcome, and I am the Mgtow philosopher, and it's that time again. Yes, that's right. It's time for Mgtow hater comment replies number 16, where I reply to your hateful and stupid comments. So for those of you who don't know, every once in a while, I will make a response video where I reply to the accumulated stupid or hateful comments of those who comment in the comment sections of my videos. So let's just jump right in with both feet, shall we, and get to the first comment from someone named Lucifer Dix. What? What a bizarre name. Ay, ay, ay. And my video, Delusional Women with Useless Degrees. That was a popular video. This guy sounds like a fucking idiot. I usually like Mgtow vids, but this dude's voice is more annoying than a woman's. So, you have a problem with the voice, the message you like, but you're willing to forego the message, no matter how important it is, just because you have a problem with the voice? Well, there's nothing I can say. Okay, that's fine. Moving on. Ay, 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 these trolls. Low-quality trolls. That's the best you can do, Lucifer Dix. Ay, ay, ay. Next comment from a Clayton Palmquist. And my video, Bill Burr thinks Mgtow is a joke. And by the way, he does. Anybody that listens to that video, listens to what he had to say, will see that. You guys are ridiculous. I hate feminism. But after listening to this, I'm convinced you guys are just as obnoxious. Nice ladies, not assholes, and you'll be fine. Yeah. Woo! We're ridiculous, huh? You hate feminism, but after listening to us, you're convinced we're just as obnoxious. First of all, so what? What's your point? What does it matter? You know, you do understand that Mgtow is a direct reaction to feminism. A direct reaction. Every action has an equal and opposite opposing reaction. That's what we are. That's why you might see similarities. But unlike women who bitched and moaned when they had nothing to bitch and moan about, we actually have real live grievances. Unlike them. But thanks anyone. As for dating nice ladies, where are they? What do you mean nice? What does that mean, nice ladies? When's the last time anybody met a lady? Haven't you guys met any ladies under the age of 80? I don't want to date them. What are you talking about, ladies? There's no ladies left, pal, okay? They're all whores and sluts unless they're in their 70s or something. And I'm not interested in those old wrinkled bags. Next comment from a Malcolm Bryant and my video, Fat Women and Why Men Hate Them. Oh, maybe this will be good. That's a good video, that's for sure. Being a Chad, I love to observe these sorts of men. And by the way, I love it. Somebody calls himself a Chad. That's so funny. So when he says Chad, he means he's like this big, strapping, hot guy. Yo, I'm a Chad, baby. I'm so freaking hot. Women love me. Whenever somebody says something like that, more often than not, it's overcompensation. You're a Chad. What are the odds that this guy is actually some kind of stud muffin? Highly unlikely. Being a Chad, I love to observe these sorts of men. They are rare and toxic, like an Eastern indigo snake. Eastern indigo snake. So he doesn't pick up like a common snake species, like a rattler or something like that, or something everybody knows what kind of snake he's talking about. He tries to pick some kind of weird, obscure snake to try and sound like he's real intelligent. They're rare and toxic. Oh, I'm so smart. I used the word toxic and rare and Eastern indigo snake in the same sentence. Nobody knows what an Eastern indigo snake is but me. It's so exotic and rare, it fits right in. Yeah, I'm so intelligent. But I wonder what they strive for. You wonder what we strive for, Pinhead, to be happy. That's all, to be a happy person without needing the validation, without needing the woman, without needing. Do you understand, pal, that we're essentially walking away because it's a bad business deal, that we want to be happy, and we're not happy. We get with the woman. Oh, we're supposed to be happy. This is supposed to make us happy. This thing, this noun, this item, this article, it's supposed to make us happy. But, oh, it's doing the exact opposite. What are we striving for? You pinhead. I wonder what they want. We want to be happy, and we're not happy with some broad stealing all our money and essentially nagging us to death. And then essentially marrying us, divorcing us, and then taking the rest of our money. When they're horny, do they turn to Pornhub or do they masturbate to rants? Well, it's interesting you know what Pornhub is. Could you be turning to Pornhub as well? Interesting you know what it is. You've watched it, obviously. Or do they masturbate to rants of their loner brothers and so the cycle continues? Masturbate to a soundtrack of somebody talking on a video? A guy? Wouldn't we be gay? Oh, obviously he thinks we're gay. Do they like women? If not, they're making being gay much harder than I assume it already is. A lot of misconceptions among idiots like this guy, who is obviously a beta cuck pussy wimp mangina simp who serves the pussy. Hey, pal, what are we striving for? To free ourselves from the shackles, the chains that women put on us. Okay, from their manipulations of us so that they can get our resources and then make us miserable while they enfranchise themselves all the while and doing everything that they can to make themselves happier while at the same time making us ever more miserable. You know what? Want to know what we're striving for, buddy? That's what we're striving for, to find happiness in our lives and to free ourselves from vampires who are sucking the freaking blood out of us, okay? That's what we're seeking to do. And then we're seeking to flip the tables, and we're going to use them, okay? It's called pump and dump, you moron. And by the way, what are you talking about? We don't like women. I love women, pal. I love them. I love their ass. I love their vaginas. I love their taut, firm breasts. I like all that. They're objects to me. That's all they're good for, okay? And it seems to be all you care about, too. You clearly have a misconception about Mgtow, okay? And the one thing that really annoys me about Mgtow, because you've got pinheads out there who are essentially spreading the misinformation that only monks, incels, and TFL guys are Mgtow. And the vast majority of Mgtow men, they still get poon. It's not the poon they have a problem with, okay? It's the fact that if you marry the poon will take half your shit. If you have a kid with the poon, it's going to be more than half your shit. 18 years worth. So, no. We don't have a problem with the physical aspects of a woman. We get sex with women. Now, of course, there are some Mgtow who are monk, and that's fine. I have no problem with that. If they want to be monk, that's their choice. They're still Mgtow. But that's not the majority. Okay? Forget it. Trying to explain things to pinheads like this guy who represents himself as a Chad. How many guys said, I'm a Chad? Yeah. Well, we really only have your word to go off, don't we, buddy? Can we see a picture of you? Huh? Could you show us a picture? Huh? No, of course not. Moving on. Next comment from a Jason Smith. Dude, you don't know what DM means? What rock you been under, you racist asshole? This is from my video, Angel from Heaven Can't Find a Man. And this is the video with a black woman. And I know the video, I made the video, and nowhere in that video did I say anything that was even remotely racist. So I don't understand. Okay, oh, it's because she's black? So it's okay for me to make response videos to white people. About white people. But if there's a black woman in the response video, then I'm being racist. Say what? So, wait. Jeez Louise, so if she's black, she's automatically immune to any kind of criticism, and if I do criticize her for her very real bad actions, well, oh, you're not criticizing her because she acted badly. You said something stupid. It's because she's black. It's got to be because she's black. I'm a paranoid motherfucker. I think everything's about my race. Yeah, okay, pal. Yeah, I'm racist because I essentially replied to some wacky broad who was making no sense, and by the way, was, in my opinion, your typical woman. Certainly a typical black woman these days, but she very much represents your average modern woman, be her white or black. So I don't know what the hell you're talking about racism. What a nonsense. Jesus Christ. Can I get some intelligent trolls here? I guess that's an oxymoronic statement. There aren't too many of them. All right. Moving on. Yeah, I don't know what DM means. Hey, pal. You don't know that DM means dungeon master. So you have been living under a rock. I'm sure he's sitting there scratching his head thinking, what's dodgy bet? Because when I was younger, and I remember that freaking game coming out, everybody was playing that fucking thing. And you had the Dungeon Master DM. Who's the DM? Well, you don't know that, do you? You didn't know that DM means Dungeon Master? You're a fucking moron. Give me a break. I'm supposed to know what DM... That's what DM means to me, pal. You don't know. You're too young. And I'm too old. Next, from a Gabriel Powers, an angel from heaven can't find a man. YouTube is for videos, not still pictures. Well, not necessarily, because it turns out if you're making a reply video to somebody and you use their actual content in its original form, you'll get a copyright strike. Pinhead. So you have to alter it. And that's what I did. You have to alter it a lot. And I altered a lot. Meathead. Next comment from a Thomas Romano. And my video, single mom dresses son up as girl for pageants. I can't believe all the hate messages here. What's wrong with dressing up? Really? Yeah, so in this video, for those of you who don't remember, this poor kid was dressed up like a girl by his mom and then put into girls' beauty pageants. What's wrong with dressing up? Oh, I'm sure nothing. Herbert Hoover did it all the time. He loved to walk around in his office in high heels and fishnets. And yeah, he just loved the feeling of silk underpants. Women's silk underpants, that is. Oh, but he wasn't a freak. No, but he also wasn't going out to female beauty pageants with a big fucking stogie in his mouth, puffing away as he walked down the catwalk. Look at my big fat hairy ass. I'm so sexy. I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. Motherfucker, please. Hate messages. Are you kidding me? The kid's walking down a runway with high heels and Daisy Duke pants on, and you're saying what's wrong with that? What the fuck's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, pal? Are you a cross-dresser? Are you a cross-dresser? Are you a pussy? Are you a pussy? If he's happy and enjoys expressing himself this way, I think more power to him. Oh, my God, this has to be a woman. The name Thomas Romano. By the way, isn't that... I'm thinking of that horrible show, Everybody Loves Raymond, Ray Romano. Is that the same last name anyway? Oh, God, there was a feminist jerk-off if I ever seen one. That fucking show. Jesus Christ, I hated that fucking show. Oh, my God. Horrible, horrible. And this guy seems like a simp, just like Ray Romano. Yeah, what's wrong with that? What was that nasally fucking voice that motherfucker had? Yeah. And his wife was smarter than him, but he was bringing home all the bacon. He was making good money, working as a writer for... I don't know why. Now the name is going to send me off into a fucking tangent about this show. But I fucking hated that fucking show. Everybody Loves Raymond. First of all, everybody loved Raymond. He's a smart, funny guy. Okay? Charismatic, charming, brilliant writer. But they made a point of pointing out how stupid he was every fucking episode. And they even had him take an IQ test during one of the episodes. They scored like 100. And his wife got like a 115. I'm like, well, wait a second now. This guy, he's a published author. He works as a professional writer. He does a good job, makes good money. And he has 100 IQ. And his wife's smarter than him. And they're always making fun of how stupid he is. Well, if she's so fucking smart, why isn't her ass out working and his ass staying home? What a stupid fucking show. This simp sounds a lot like Ray Romano. Yeah, if he's happy, I think more power to him. You know, a lot of people are happy doing a lot of shit that's not good for them, okay? Do we let them do it? Especially when they're little kids. And by the way, he was pushed into it. Do you really think some kid wanted to put on fucking high heels and fishnets and Daisy Duke pants and walk around on a fucking runway in front of all these women who are clapping and it's a girl's beauty pageant? Or do you think he was pushed into it, meathead? Do you think he or she should maybe grow up to be a man and not a pussy wimp like you who thinks it's okay to walk down runways in fishnets and high heels at the age of 10, 11 years old with Daisy Duke pants on and pretend to be a girl? You think that's okay, pinhead? Do you? And to a parent who is supportive of this, I think you need to take your hate-mongering and irritating voice elsewhere. Is that the best you've got? Is that the best you've got? Is you're gonna attack my voice? Kiss my ass, motherfucker. Next comment from Loser of the Round Table. Oh, boy. Loser of the Round Table. It's a very strange name. Why didn't you call yourself Winner of the Round Table, huh? I mean, are you a really self-aware guy who's a loser and you know you're a loser, so you call yourself a loser? What's up with that? Who calls themselves a loser? Whatever. And my video article portrays Mgtow as woman-hating ideology. I would have to disagree with you, philosopher. Really? About what? Mgtow is a philosophy. No, it's not. Mgtow is a phrasal verb. It's an acronym, meaning men going their own way. Men going their own way is a phrasal verb. A phrasal verb is not a philosophy, you idiot. Running is not a philosophy. You pinhead. What the fuck are you thinking? Philosophy. Verbs are not philosophies, you idiot. A philosophy is a thing, and a fucking Mgtow is not a fucking philosophy. Do you understand what philosophy is? Philosophy is a tool of the mind for better understanding the reality that we live in. That's not men going their own way, you idiot. It's not a religion. It's not a cult. Right. Nor is it a movement, really. You just... You idiot. Clearly, he is confusing the word philosophy with ideology, and I discussed this in my videos. Is Mgtow a cult? And cults and cult leaders of Mgtow, you'll find them in my original content playlist. I suggest you watch it to get some more context on this particular subject. It's life advice. But you just said it's a philosophy. But if it's advice, if it's a belief system, then it's an ideology. That's not philosophy. Ideology comes from philosophy, but philosophy can't come from ideology. You're so stupid, loser of the round table. I'm sorry, but your comment reeks of stupidity. Where did you go to school? Do you even know what philosophy means? I'm sorry, people. I know I might be sounding so harsh here, but I'm sorry. You need tough love sometime. In this fucking world we live in, with all these pussy wimps running around, tiptoeing, walking on eggshells around everybody's motherfucking feelings, I'm talking about men. Not women. Women, by the way, are never like that. But now men are supposed to walk around fucking tiptoes and spare other people's feelings and not point out when you've been a fucking moron. You're being a moron, loser. And you're being a loser. You don't get it. Philosophy is not ideology. Mgtow's trying to save young men. Mgtow's not trying to save anybody. You idiot. It's not a belief system. I'm trying to save young men. Moron. Me. A person. A noun. Mgtow-philosopher. A person, you idiot. Mgtow, the acronym, it's a fucking phrasal verb. That's like saying running is out there trying to save people. It's a verb, you idiot. Running's out there trying to save people. It's trying to save their health and make them healthier. Welkin is out there. Welkin's out there trying to save people, make them healthier. Welkin is saving people. He is saving people. It is saving people. What? I think the walking's not... There's not some entity that's running around that has a brain and is fucking conscious named walking and running. Although maybe there's somebody out there named walking and running. I don't know. Parents are naming their fucking kids weird shit this name. Zippity-doo-dah and shit like that. But anyhow, Mgtow is not a thing with consciousness going around saving young men's lives. It doesn't have agency, you idiot. I'm doing that. In the marriage trap and other factors that women have abused for decades, I would say you guys are doing God's work. Wait, what? What God? Okay, you mean me. You mean me, right? Okay, not Mgtow, right? Because Mgtow's not a thing with agency or that's running around and doing shit. I would say you guys doing God's work, but you're still not a religion. No shit. What's your point? We have a curse on this planet, and that's women. No. Okay, no, it's feminism. Feminism is the curse. Okay, believe me. The fact that 99% of women damn near are feminists, well, that's, I don't hate women, though. I hate feminists. The fact that they're women is incidental. It's our job to keep them in line and never tempt them with power. Well, too late. What do you mean it's our job? Too late, pal. They already have the vote. What are you going to do, take it back? But they have the power. You don't have the power to take it back, you idiot, because you would need the vote. You don't have the vote. Women dictators. Because then they become worst. Oh, my God. He didn't say worse. He said worst. Because they become worse than us. You mean worse? Women dictators are far worse. What? W-O-R-S-T. Ay. It's W-O-R-S-E. Become far worse than male dictators. Yeah, I would agree. I did a video on this talking about how women are more violent than men and about how for an 800-year period, all the European countries were looked at, and during that period, they had a certain number of female dictators, and if you looked at that 800-year period, and looked at the female dictators that were in power during that time and then compared their rules to the men's rules, the women had more wars, more violence. They started more wars, significantly more violence. So women are in no way less violent than men, okay? And in fact, are probably more violent, especially as leaders, because they lack the prudence, they lack the critical thinking, they lack the logic and reason skills, and the ability to foresee the future, abstract thought. So, yeah, they make bad decisions, which leads to violence, yeah. Ay. This guy. Because women don't know how to stop, like a smart-ass 8-year-old boy with a BB gun. Okay. You need to take it away and beat the little shit. No different than handling women. Well, okay. Good luck, pal. You go ahead and try that. See how many years you get in prison. Besides, it's our rightful place to rule above them. Biology says so. You can't argue with science. It's the absolute truth. Well, you gotta be real careful when you start arguing absolute truths, okay? You gotta be real careful about that. Anyway, I'm going to move on. This guy's already taken up enough freaking time. Let's move on to the next comment from somebody named Patty Frisk. Hopefully, this is a good troll. And my video, Mgtow hater comments 14. Don't you just love it? A hate comment in a hate comment video comment section. Such a cliche, honey. You could do better. So she begins by saying, and there's not even a he or a she or nothing like that to identify the who. She says, wants woman that makes good money, doesn't sleep around while men sleep around. Women are smarter. What? Automatically, it doesn't make any sense. So I'm assuming she's saying that men want women that make good money. No, we don't. This woman is clearly an idiot. She's probably a big fatty. You know, and the only a good positive thing that a man could see in her is how much money she makes. And she probably knows nothing about men because she's had very few relationships. And feminism has taught her that men and women are the same. And, you know, this is what women want from men, so this is what men want from women. Yes, this equality thing between men and women has been designed to keep women from understanding men and men from understanding women, and to make sure they stay as far apart as possible, or if they do get together, to make it 100% impossible for them to stay together. Women are smarter. Yeah, okay, whatever, honey. That's nonsense, of course. Science proves that, you know, only between the ages of 9 and 11 are women, girls smarter, I should say. All these studies that say women are smarter rely on thousands of IQ tests, all done on girls between the age of 9 and 11. All IQ tests done of adults shows men have 4 to 5 more IQ points. But, of course, feminists cherry pick, and they only pick the studies that confirm their bias. Is this really what you think about all the time? You're filled with hate, miserable man. You'll always be unhappy and lonely. Well, I'm never lonely. I've never understood loneliness, by the way. I don't get that. It's never made sense to me. I've never in my life been lonely because I'm my own best company. I don't get lonely because I'm a very interesting person and I'm fulfilled. I mean, I'm a fulfilled person. You know, I'm self-actualized. I don't get lonely and I'm not unhappy. I'm quite happy, in fact. I know that it makes you angry that I might actually be able to be happy and not lonely without your big fat hog ass in the bed beside me, but needless to say, by the way, you know, if I had your big hog ass in bed beside me, oh my God, I would be the opposite of happy, okay? I would be very unhappy, all right? I don't know how any men go for that, really, I don't. Guys into fatties, no, I've never understood that. Anyway, let's move on to the next comment. It's also from Patty Frisk. Oh, of course. We have a serial troll here. What women think is a good man and why they can't find him. That's the video she's commenting on. I work in a male field. What field is that, honey? You're going to tell us what field? No? Okay. I see how guys treat their wives and girlfriends. How do you see that? What, do you have office parties every week? And your male coworkers are showing up with their wives and girlfriends? How the hell would you know these people? I'm pretty sure these guys ain't hanging out with you. You're a bitter, angry broad, okay? You're a very toxic person. By the way, you're a big fatty, too, I'm sure. You're working. You're lonely, obviously. You're single. You're providing for yourself. I can tell you're not married. I can tell you have no boyfriend because you're a bitter old cunt, okay? I can hear it. I can see it. I can smell it just from your words. Your words are permeated with bitterness and anger. I don't agree with this video. Of course you don't. It makes logical and reasonable sense. I think a guy should be masculine, but not afraid to express their feelings. What? Wait Wait a second. Wait. What? You think a guy should be masculine, but at the same time not afraid to express his feelings. But isn't that women today? Isn't that what feminism has made women into? These big, butchy, nasty, ugly, fat, sweaty, smelly, 12 sandwich eating pig women that are masculine and not afraid to express their feelings. Oh boy, are they not afraid to express their feelings. Why would I want to be like that? A big hog woman of a man who's mewling all the time about his feelings. I feel for women. They have it so hard. Go fuck yourself. Hey, this sounds like female bashing. Female bashing. Well, of course you think it's female bashing because you're a feminist and you see female bashing everywhere. Wearing out your private parts. This guy's a woman hater. Yeah! I love it when they call me a woman hater. No, I'm not a woman hater. I'm a feminist hater. You just happen to be a feminist, and I hate you. The fact that you're a woman, it's incidental. It's secondary. It's not causal. What women think is a good man and why they can't find him. Same video, another comment from Patty Frisk. Of course, because when you hear truth and it hurts, you have to lash out. I give up. Men are not the same these days as they used to be. Do you want to know why that is? That's because of feminism. It's because of mothers, primarily single mothers, browbeating their young men into women, teaching them to hate themselves and teaching them nothing about how to be a man because they're not a man. So they don't have a fucking clue about what it means to be a man. And there's no man around. So they don't grow up learning how to be a man. So they don't up growing how to be a woman. They grow up learning how to be a woman. And you say, oh, they're not the same these days. Well, of course they're not the same these days, you dummy. Oh, what are you talking about? When you take the man out of the equation and you have a single mother raising boys for 3 generations, you're going to end up with men that are pussies, that are wimps, that'll have to grow up and they'll find out. And find out the hard way that life is hard, life is difficult, and they need to be tough. They need to be strong. They need to have a tough exterior. They need to understand how reality works and their place within it as a man. And unfortunately, the single mother, well, she doesn't have the tools, the equipment to teach him that, the life experience. So he grows up not learning what it means to be a man. And so he is different. Duh! Patty Frisk, you moron. By the way, it's, oh, God. Never mind. I'm done. I can't take no more. And thank God, because this is the end of the Mgtow hater comments for this video. That's it. Yeah. So, let me know what you think in the comments section. And please like and subscribe to my channel. And donate to my Patreon if you are so inclined. You'll find a link both in the description of this video and the last 20 seconds. I am the Mgtow philosopher, and I wish you a good day. Take care.